Had a long wait for their castle to be reopened to the public, some 900 years in fact. But now, after a 10-year restoration project, the town's 12th century fortification is again fully accessible to view. Our correspondent Hannah Thomas went along to take a look.
Firmly back to its former glory, the £7 million renovation of Hay Castle has finally been finished. For so long, the only ones in the town to get a bird's eye view of the inside were the doves and a resident bat.
Sebastian held up the redevelopment for about 6 months.
But now the public can take a tour and see the splendour of the Great Hall. It's hard to believe that this place actually looked like this just 4 years ago. The castle didn't even have a roof.
Like all of the Welsh castles, it's got a deep history with lots of people doing lots of horrible things, and I'm sure that they're really impressed with the way in which everything has been sort of restored.
We've come up here several times in the past and seen it just as a ruin and falling down, so it's so nice to see how much they've done with it, and it's become really the centrepiece of the town.
It's thought the castle was built in 1160, and for centuries there have been border myths and legends about exactly how it was made and by who.
We have this brilliant story here in Hay that the castle was actually built by a woman, and she built it in one night. And her name was Matilda de Breuil. She's a real woman who did live in the 12th century, and apparently she built the castle in a night, and at the end of the night she dropped a stone on her foot. And in her anger and her pain, she threw this stone across the River Wye, and it landed in Lowes. And if you go to Lowes Church today, you can find the 6-foot stone.
Who knows if that was true, but there is some truth in how the castle's first residents would have dressed.
Well, this is the kind of royal attire that the kings and queens of the day, way back in the 12th century, would have worn. Long robes and plenty of sash.
And of course, you must have your crown.
Anybody can get in costume.
And your sword. My liege. Come and have a look in the mirror.
Sue Hodgetts takes visitors on a bit of a wardrobe history trip, and she does it all in her spare time.
I'm a volunteer. I've been involved in it, and it's something I can do. I'm retired, so I can come along and give my time and give something back to people as well. And it's great for the town as well. It's a real buzz.
When the wheelbarrows first arrived in Hay Castle, it was in a sorry state. But now we can all enjoy the spectacular scenery of the Wye Valley from the very top. Hannah Thomas, ITV News.